Jodie Kidd, and I am joined by the brilliant David Trigg from premiergt.
Hello, Jodie.
Wow, what do we say?
What do we say? Where do you want to start?
I mean,
where do you want to start?
exactly.
We could start with the fact that it carries a Senna name. So we've got the McLaren Senna, the only car in existence to carry the Senna name. So McLaren own the rights to the Senna family name, along with the Senna Institute. So McLaren built this car as a tribute to Ayrton Senna, to his 3 world titles he won with McLaren, 35 races he won with them, and 4 Constructors' Championships.
Yep.
When they put this car into design, the sole focus was lap times. That's what they come up with.
And was it because it was the predecessor after the P1?
Yeah, the Ultimate Series.
Yeah.
So it's the third in the Ultimate Series for McLaren. So you had the F1, the P1, and you've now got the Senna.
The Senna. So, I mean, you can obviously see that there's a lot of design that's gone into this car. I mean, it's quite a big difference from where they'd normally been, but that's what makes it so incredibly eye-catching and beautiful and special. Yeah,
everything about this car was performance, lightweight, power, and aerodynamics, achieving the fastest lap time.
I mean, just look at all those aeros. It's just, I mean, unbelievable. Should we start at the front?
Yeah.
I mean, number one, I love this colourway because you've got the carbon fibre, you've got this, what's the actual name of this
This
colour?
is MSO black gold. So it's a black with a very heavy gold fleck in the car.
Yeah, and then going up to the gold alloys, then you've got the gold across the back here, so it's really simple. Normally,
it's a slight little homage to the Senna won his first race in JPS Lotus.
Exactly,
so it's a slight little colour homage to that. But I think with this, with the black and the carbon, you get to see it really makes all the lines and everything stand out. I think it's one of the most beautifully designed. It's definitely abstract. It's out there as cars go. So this is 789 brake, 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. Yeah, I think it's 6.8, 100 to 0 to 124.
So that's God.
So the Brembo brakes in this were designed specifically for this car. So they're a tri-compound composite, so they could be smaller and lighter and get better performance. It's just everything. I mean, you've driven one of these, I've driven one. They're most phenomenal things to drive.
And the only one in this colourway?
The only one that we know in this colourway, yes.
Yeah, amazing. So that makes it so unique.
And you'll see on the inside, it's got little bits of gold inside.
Can I go and have a look?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, just look at that
I know,
bottom.
the rear end of these are amazing.
Oh,
yeah, they got an amazing backside.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And these kind of tri-pipes. Yeah. Oh. It really is. It's like phenomenal to think that this car you can actually drive on the road.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a little look inside. Oh, look at this door. I got stuck in one of these once.
I remember you saying,
I couldn't.
Because the button's at the top.
The button's up there.
Yeah.
And I was looking everywhere, it was very embarrassing. Right,
They're
wow.
amazing. It's full carbon doors.
Wow. Let me get in. Okay, so this is beautiful. I love how they've put the black with the gold stitch.
Yeah, you've got the gold stitch. Even the struts above your head there are gold.
Oh yeah, look.
So it's just a little subtle gold bits they've done.
Yeah.
Full carbon Senna seats. I mean, these are amazing. They're uber comfortable, I think, when you sit in them.
Yeah.
You've done a bit of racing as I have.
Yeah.
They've got the harnesses. There's nothing better when you get in a race seat. You've got the harnesses on.
You are not moving.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, it's incredible.
Yeah.
So you've got that. You've got the full. Everything's carbon. A-pillars, air carbon. The whole thing is carbon fibre everywhere you look, and that's all about saving the weight. So it weighs in at 1198. You've got the carbon, full carbon monocage 3, they call this.
Right.
The full carbon monocage 3 chassis to the car. Everything else carbon fibre.
I mean, it really is beautiful. I love how they use the different carbon fibres as well.
Yeah, so you've got this is the crushed composite carbon fibre. They have a few different names for this.
Yes.
I first ever saw this on the Lamborghinis, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
On the Performantes.
Yeah. Seeing more and more of it.
So you've got the weave here and then the crushed version.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Yeah. So what are we looking at? What is the value of this car?
You're looking, first of all, a great investment.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 500 of these made worldwide. The starting price of these in the UK is around about 700, and they go up from there.
Is that it?
They had a list price when they came on at 7.5. Okay, they shot straight up to well over 1 million. People that were trying to flip them. When things like that happen, it generally they have to settle. It brings the prices down, and then what happens? We then see the prices come back up, and that's what we're seeing now. We're seeing the increase come back up. There's, like I say, 500 worldwide. There's not 500 left. We know a few have crashed and disappeared. We know that the 500 car that was made, McLaren put into auction for charity, and it made 1.9 million. So this sort of car, there's never going to be another car with the Senna name on it, because they've done all the variations of this now, pretty much. You've got the Senna, you've got the LM, you've got the GTR, you've got the LM GTR.
Yeah.
So they've covered it all. There's nothing else that's going to come through. This is going to be the only Senna. Nothing else is going to carry the Senna name. So it's very rare globally. It's very unique. It doesn't look like anything else on the road. They've thrown everything at it to as a tribute to the Senna name. It's all about performance, it's all about being different, it's all about having the presence it has and winning and having the fastest lap times, and they've achieved all of that.
Tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, so it's a very, very special car, and we're now seeing investors now wanting to get involved and wanting to put them in their collection.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be shocked to see 1.7 on a car like this as special as
definitely
this
as the
in
future
10
goes
years'
forward.
time.
Most definitely. We've seen it with the LaFerraris and the P1s and everything else, and this is number 3 in the Ultimate Collection from McLaren. We've seen what the F1 did, we've seen what the P1 has done, and the Senna's going to be the same. So
someone that really knows this industry, this is the rock bottom that they will ever be.
In my opinion, this is as low as they're going to go.
Right.
Yeah.
So whoever gets this car,
now's the time to buy a Senna.
Now's the time.
Yeah.
Not only be very lucky because it is a beautiful version, but you know you're doing it at the right time.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's a good time to buy.
Do it.